you know.
Chat options.
I hope I ain't.
Welcome to the chat. Remember to guard your privacy and play a game.
Welcome, you guys. It's the Blind Homie. I am your host, Rico Richy. Hit that like when you come in. Also, if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe. Let's politic about it real quick, you guys. Take my, I give my, I always give my salutes to my blindsiders, my hard workers out there. You did. My blindside supporters. You know what I'm saying? The ones that's not blind hating on. Y'all know how black people is, bro. Y'all know how people is, not just black people is, bro. Everybody like that, bro. No, we ain't, that nigga, he ain't got nothing to say, bro. We ain't paying no attention to him. Why we need to hear what he got to say? He can't see anyway. Yeah, but I can see something you don't, man. You feel me? If you in the building, let the blind homie know you in.
Welcome to the chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by community guidelines.
And I try to
play a game. Welcome to the chat. Remember to guard. Learn more.
the chats.
Welcome to the chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by community guidelines. Learn more.
But this one is to my viewers, my subscribers, you know, and to the greatest future for Blindside Reaction Talk TV, also GrindtoWin Productions LLC. Salute. All right, y'all. Let's talk about it, baby. You guys ready? Because this don't make no damn sense. Drake. What kind of damn album is that, Drake? You made us wait 2 years for the same shit. 2 years, bro. And the Blind Homie's starting to really feel like, you know what I'm saying? Because I used to really think your collabs with Future was, you know, collabs, bro. Like, and I think a lot of people thought, you know, that Future needed you or some shit like that, bro. But it's starting to really look the other way around to the Blind Homie, dude. You feel me? Yeah, I'm lighting up my black. Yeah, I know the Blind Homie. You know your Blind Homie. You feel me? Y'all can talk about me all you want. It's cool. Y'all subscribe so you can say whatever you want to say about your Blind Homie. I ain't gonna hate you. I ain't gonna trip on you. I'm gonna just talk shit back to you. That's all. So, you know, we can roast. We can do all that, baby. Shit, it's Blindside Reaction Talk TV, baby. Feel free. But just respect each other in the comments. That's all. But Drake, man, I think you need Future more than what, you know, people think that Future needs you. To be honest, Drake. And I know you boys didn't really have a real issue, you know what I'm saying? But, nigga, he kind of sided with your worst enemy. You feel me? So, I mean, if you can forgive Future, bro, then maybe we might see a song with Drake and Kendrick in the future, baby. Maybe. I don't know. We might get another collab with them too, maybe. We don't know. We just got to wait and see. But, to address LeBron James, to address Charlemagne, bruh. Guys like them, bruh, you weak for that, Drake. Them niggas, you address you addressing people who's not even rappers, dog. You addressing media personalities, bruh. Sports athletes, bruh. Like, what in the hell you got going on, Drake? You could have just kept it all rap, bro. And then you prove to the world, nigga, that you need Atlanta. See, so that whole, bro, you really proved Kendrick point. Yes, you did. You proved Kendrick point, bro. Because if you wasn't trying to prove that point, you would have had nobody from Atlanta on your record, bro. You would have had probably all Toronto artists or some shit like that, bro. But you did run back to Atlanta, bro. And who knows, maybe y'all had done that song before, you know, the crash out between y'all two and everything like that, between you and Future and everything like that, bro. But you weren't supposed to put no song with you and Future on your album, bro. You just wasn't. You feel me? So the fact that you did that really got, you know, real niggas looking like, bro, you need Future. You need Future, bro. Cause let's be real, you been putting out music, as shout out to Chick Smooth say. You put out over 50 songs or something like that, bro. And I don't think none of those made top 10 or anything like that, bro. So I wonder what album, if any song on this album hit top 10, bro, it's bullshit. Cause that shit is no different from anything you put out 2 or 3 years ago, 4 years ago, Drake. Like you didn't fully address everything that you needed to address. And then on top of that, you took little, again, subliminal, bro. It's like you trying to start the battle back up. So if Kendrick come back out and demolish you again in a song, bro, your career might just be flatline, dude. Because I'm going to be honest. If they put this album in the top 50, they tripping. Like, I'm going to really think that you bought that shit, to be real, because that shit is not the best album of the year at all so far this year, bro. Period. Point blank. I still think, I can't pronounce his name. Is it Don Trevor or something like that, bro? I still think he probably got the best album of the year so far. You feel me? I can't really say his name, but I know I first heard him doing a song with Nav and Gunna. I think that's where I first heard him. I can't really say his name. But if you know what I'm talking about, hit that like, put it in the comments for me if you don't mind. You did. But Drake, bro, you yeah, this album was garbage, dude. You made people wait 2 years for this shit. And you know your fans gonna glaze you up, Mo and Maul and all them. They gonna be like, yeah, this is the best album you made, bro. That shit is garbage. Drake, that shit is garbage, bro. I mean, I don't need, the only song I probably think I might like on there is the one with you in Future. Everything else, bro, you know, I don't know, bro. It's 18, it seems like it's 18 songs of bullshit, bro. Did I get the number right? 17 or 18? One of them motherfuckers, bro. It just seemed like all bullshit, Drake. Straight up, bro. Like, I don't even know how what was you thinking about? You probably just reignited a beef that was killing you the past 2 years, brother. Yeah, you did that, Drake. So that album, bro, you probably gonna have to go back in the studio, bro. I ain't saying every song on there garbage, but most of the songs on there garbage, bro. You even put What Did I Miss on there, and I knew you was gonna put that bullshit on there. I knew it. I knew you was gonna put that bullshit on there, bro. You shouldn't have put that shit on there. You should have just turned some of those songs into like a little mixtape to you know, get the people ready for Iceman and everything like that, and put on some new songs on the Iceman record, bro. But you ain't do that, Drake. Sad. And Rick Ross, bro. Rose, shut the fuck up, bro. And I said this to City Nash, bro. Don't that nigga look so wishy-washy, bro? He really like a pair of flip-flops. That nigga don't know what side he want to be on, bro. Like, damn, Rick Ross, just stay in the gray area, bro. Damn. You feel me? And make your little music, bro. And stay out the way, bro. Because one point, nigga, you were trying to get back in Drake's good graces. You feel me? And then the next point, you throwing little slick shots about his nose and everything. You know, well, nobody care about it. Nigga, ain't no dude staring at Drake that hard to see what that nigga nose look like, bro. Fuck that nigga nose. And then you come back online calling that man washed. So make up your mind, Rick Ross. Is he washed? Nigga, do you miss him? You want to do a song with him? Nigga, cause I still think right now Gunna the hottest rapper out, him and Future. I still think that, bro. Him, Future, and probably Lucci. And y'all sleeping on OMBPs, man, but go check him out. You feel me? But yeah, I think Gunna, Future, and Youngboy probably the hottest rappers out. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to rap. Hip hop, that's Kendrick all day. Kendrick, what's my boy from Florida? Is it Denzel Curry or something like that from Florida? Yeah, Then you got Danny the Butcher, can't forget about him, bro. True lyricist. So you got some lyricists, some real hip hoppers out there, bro. Currency, Wiz Khalifa, you feel me? And I don't know what Drake, you just kind of fit in like, nigga, you don't really fit nowhere, bro. You just like Drake, you like that chick nobody want to bring out unless they have to use her. You feel me? Like that's what you good for, Drake. You ain't really good for nothing else, bro. Like if you really want the people to get back to you, bro, you got to go back to that 2010, 2012, 14 Drake, bro, because that 2018 on up Drake, bro, is bullshit, bro. You feel me? So 2012, 2013, 14 Drake somewhere up around there, bro. You need to do that shit like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Do that type of stuff, bro. Because this new shit you doing, bro, it's not working for you, Drake. It's not working for you, my man. I'm sorry. BlindHomie, look, BlindHomie apologize, bro, but that new shit is not working for you, my man. You feel me? And yes, you proved to the world that you need Future. You did, bro. You proved to the world. Because if you was the hit maker that you say you are, if you are that type of hit maker, bro, this album, Iceman, should have had no features, especially from anybody from Atlanta. You feel me? If you were gonna have features, bro, they should have only been from like Toronto or some shit like that, bro. You spazzed out on America about a year or two ago, a year and a half or something, 18 months ago or something like that. You remember? But you still trying to use our talent, bro. Because that's because there's no country on this earth you feel me? Or let's put it like this. There's no other nationality on this earth, you feel me, that has the talent or gift of athleticism, things like that, bro. Brains. All that come from people that look like me, Drake. You feel me? Nigga, you wanna be this what fucks me up about you, Drake. You wanna be a nigga, then you claim you Jewish. Stop it, bro. Stop it. Like they should ban your ass. Like all rappers should ban your ass from saying the word nigga. You feel me? Especially if you gonna throw up that you a Jew. You feel me? And there ain't nothing wrong with you being Jewish, bro. But if you was Jewish, nigga, you was not a nigga, bro. Like you ain't one of us, motherfucker. You Jewish. Quit trying to be us, Drake, cause you ain't. Stop trying to take our culture, bro. Stop trying to, bro. You a wigger. Ain't that what 50 Cent called him a wigger, bro? A wankster, nigga. You a wigger. Wigger wankster. That's what you is, Drake. A wigger wankster, bro. You not authentic, bro. Okay? You just not authentic, bro. And I'm tired of some of these media personalities out there, bro. You taking my shit. You feel me? I was the first person. You can ask City Nash, bro. I was the first person to say Rick Ross was on some weird shit. That nigga wishy-washy. Like, I was the first person to say that nigga ain't have to jump up in the rap beat, bro. I was the first motherfucker to say that, bro. So y'all need to give me my motherfucking cred, bro. For real. Taking my shit. Acting like y'all said that shit first, bro. I said it first, my nigga. And I can prove it. You feel me? But I ain't with all that, bro. What it is, what it is. If my message get out there, I don't care if the other media steal it or what. I know they listening, bro. Yeah, they see my shit. They see my shorts and stuff. Yeah, so they stealing my shit. You feel me? It's all good. It's the BlindHomie. I ain't hating on them. They hating on me. That's just how it is. It's cool. But I'm gonna get up in the algorithm with academics and all them other goofy ass niggas, bro. You feel me? But I'm gonna show them what really real look like, bro. You know what I'm saying? We ain't glazing over here, bro. We putting the real shit out. You know what I'm saying? We letting them know real over here. You did? But before we leave, bro, we gotta talk about this Julio Fulio trial, bro. Cause he hold up.
Welcome.
What did I do?
Play a game. Welcome to the chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Learn more.
But he how can I say this, bro? The killers that took Julio Fulio life, bro, they got lucky as hell. They got lucky as hell. And I made a mistake by saying Isaiah Chance. Well, honestly, Isaiah Chance and Sean Gathright, bro, they really didn't have they upbringings, bro, are kind of similar to mine, bro. They didn't have to do a lot of shit that they chose to do, bro. Especially Sean Gathright, bro. It's like he definitely was. Sean Gathright definitely was manipulated, influenced, some kind of way. And then when they influenced him, when they got him, I mean, Buddy went crazy, bro. I don't know if he was trying to prove himself, like he liked the fellas in the hood, or what. You feel me? But he's not a 1200 member, a ATK member, none of that, bro. NHG, none of that, bro. And he still, bro. He lucky he beat the death penalty. So the four shooters, neither one of them got the death penalty. Nobody got the death penalty. And if it was anybody that deserved it, bro, it was Sean Gathright, Davion Murphy, and Rashad Murphy. Them three definitely, you know, probably should have got the motherfucking death penalty, bro. And I hate to say it, you feel me? But it's just the evidence, bro. The evidence was overwhelming. So I don't know how many black jurors in there um, was on that jury board, and but I ain't gonna say that's what saved them, because obviously it had to be, you know, some white men or women in there in that jury box, you know, that had hearts, that didn't want to see these young men, you know, live the rest of their life on death row. So it's like the best choice they could do for them, you know, to at least to attempt to save their life, to give them some chance, a chance to change or something like that, bro, was to just put them in prison for the rest of their life without parole. Yeah, they're gonna be spending the rest of their life in prison with no out date. The only out date is the day God called them home. You feel me? And the crime that they committed was so stupid. It was stupid and heinous. Yes, true, because they proved premeditation. They proved stalking. They proved all that. They hunted that man, especially Sean Gathright, brother. So I'm shocked that you didn't get the death penalty, bro. I'm shocked. At the same time, I'm happy for you that you didn't, brother, but I'm shocked. I'm definitely shocked that you, Rashad, and Davion Murphy did not get the death penalty. You feel me? But you, Sean Gathright, was the one I definitely felt like you shouldn't have been a part of that, dude. Like, ain't any of the other people that you did, you know, this heinous crime with, bro, 3 years ago, wasn't none of them able to live the life that your parents gave you, bro. Like none of them was able to do that, bro. You took so many trips out of the country, even lived out the country, bro. You weren't supposed to be hanging around them dudes, bro. You weren't supposed to be hanging around Sean Gathright. I mean, Rashad Murphy and Davion Murphy, and you weren't supposed to be in the mix with Julio Fulio and ATK and all that, bro. You were supposed to be way out the way of that shit, bro. But you, some kind of way, you want to be involved in it, bro. And they had you on multiple shootings from different states, dude. So you are very lucky, bro, and blessed, bro. Somebody really was praying for you, dude. Because the state of Florida was supposed to take your life, dog. You, Davion, and Rashad, the state of Florida was supposed to take your life, dog. Y'all motherfuckers got lucky as hell. That's all the black homie can say, bro. Y'all got so lucky. And y'all should feel so blessed, even though you're going to spend the rest of your life in prison. You don't have to worry about the state of Florida taking your life. So be thankful for that, man. Like, really be thankful for that, bro. Because your ass could have been out of here. Like, all four of y'all could have been out of here. Out of here. Gone. Like I said before, I said that Sean Gathright had the better chance of probably beating the death penalty. But the right name was Isaiah Chance. Isaiah Chance was the one who probably had the better chance to not beat the death penalty. You feel me? Gathright and the Murphy boys, they had the most incriminating evidence against them. You know what I'm saying? To pursue the death penalty. The only reason why Isaiah Chance probably didn't get the same amount of I forgot what they call him right now. The only reason why Isaiah Chance didn't get as many egregious charges as they did when it came to the death penalty was because he didn't shoot. He wasn't a shooter. He was more of the tracker, the driver, and stuff like that. He led the hit team to where they were, type shit. You feel me? So y'all boys should be thankful for the citizens of Florida, of Tampa Bay, Florida, because I think the trial was in Tampa, I think. So y'all should be lucky for the citizens of Tampa Bay, Florida, and you know what type of state Florida is, bro. Like you ain't hear that dude closing arguments, um the death penalty specialist, bro. Like he was trying to, bro. That man put y'all up under the bus, ran y'all over and over and over and over. He knew he did his job, bro. And the way he did that motherfucker, bro, it should have been no doubt for the jury to give you boys the death penalty. But God is good, bro. Y'all every day y'all wake up in that prison. Every night y'all go to sleep in prison, bro. Y'all should be praying to God through the whole dang on day, bro. Y'all should be praying to God, bro, because the citizens of Florida is what saved y'all from getting the death penalty, bro. Because the state definitely wanted you guys to die for what you did, bro. They did. They wanted y'all. The state wanted to take all four of y'all lives for taking one life and attempted to take 3 or 4 more. They wanted you guys to get the death penalty, bro. And it seems like the death penalty for some of you motherfuckers would probably been, the right charge. I hate to say it, bro, but y'all left Jacksonville and traveled, what, approximately 5 hours? That got to be about 5 hours, right? Alexa, how far is the distance from Jacksonville to Tampa Bay? How many hours is that?
From Jacksonville, Tampa is 199.7 miles away by car.
199. Alexa, so how many hours?
I'm not sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, so how many hours would it take for you to get from Jacksonville to Tampa Bay in a car?
From Jacksonville to drive to Tampa, based on current traffic, it'll take about 3 hours and 4 minutes.
So 3 hours, bro. Y'all drove 3 hours out the way to go do that to that man, bro. Like y'all drove 3 hours, bro. 3 hours. Y'all use national highways to get to this man, bro. That was one reason why they tried to give y'all the death penalty. Then y'all use rifles, y'all all on camera. Then y'all screenshotting and screen recording and all this other goofy ass shit, bro. Y'all boys are lucky. And every day you wake up, you should look up to that ceiling that you gonna be lined up under and thanking God that you didn't get the death penalty, bro. Even though you finna spend the next 60, 70 to 80 years of your life in prison. And Sean Gathright is the youngest one. He's the youngest one. 20 years old. 20. His life really just started, bro. He ain't even hit 21 yet, bro. He won't even. Sean Gathright, bro, it shouldn't have been you, my brother. You threw your life away, bro. For something you ain't had no business being part of, dog. Like, straight up. 20 years old, bro. 20. Think about this, kids. I want y'all to think about this, parents. 20 years old, going to federal prison, a state prison for the rest of his life. For the rest of his life. Won't even be able to have a child, get married, graduate from college. Want to be able to enjoy a good home-cooked meal from his mom or his grandma anymore. Can't hug his sister or his nieces or nephews anymore. None of these fellas can, man. None of them. Like, it's over with, bro. It's over with. So, we got the stupidest, assiest album from Drake. And then we got 4 of the most ill-minded young men to do probably one of the worst unalivings in America. And losing their life to the state penitentiary. Tell you something, young fellas, man, the streets ain't where it's at, bro. Get you a trade, get you start you a business, whether it's landscaping, car washing, pressure washing. I don't give a fuck if it's you starting a business, snow plowing driveways, whatever, bro. I don't care if you starting a business, going people houses door to door to see if they need their trash taken out for the elders or something like that, bro. You feel me? Just start you a business, get you a trade, bro. Stay out the way. Streets are over with, man. You got too many eyes, too many cameras, too many recordings, it's too much out there that can get you caught. And these boys didn't think about none of that, bro. They really thought that they was getting away with that shit clean just because of mask and everything like that. They didn't think about the trail that they was leaving, the B&B, the McDonald's, the club, all these places, bro. They was seen on camera. Their tags being polarized by what they call them things, the tag catchers. Yeah, so you boys lucky y'all didn't get the death penalty, man. I mean, real lucky, man. God be with you. God be with your families. You feel me? Maybe, you know, while you guys in there, you can spend your time, you know, trying to get closer to God. You feel me? Because you need them now more than ever. Your mama can't save you. Your uncles can't save you. Your grandparents, your fathers, your sisters, your brothers. Nobody can save you boys now. You boys are numbers ABC 123 ZX 2572. It's the Blind Homie, man. I'm out.
Finish. Top fans. Finish. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Are you okay?